Hi, Saving Grace Life Groups. Thanks for inviting me into your homes this evening. A little embarrassing here. It is Wednesday night, and I'm wearing the same exact outfit I wore Sunday morning, so try not to judge me too much. This morning, in my introduction, I touched a little bit on the idea of implication versus application. Sometimes we want to jump right from doctrine and laying a foundation of what we believe into now what do I do with it? But what I want you guys to remember tonight, and what I wanted to think about during our study this morning, is the fact that you don't get from doctrine to application without implication in the middle. What does the doctrine do for my life? Because the Bible's not primarily a book about what we do for God, it's primarily a book about what God has done for us. And so I don't want us to be afraid. I don't want you guys to be afraid tonight in your life groups to just kind of marinate, soak in, think about and talk about and fellowship in the goodness of what Jesus Christ has done for us as our great, amazing bridegroom, and what that means for your life, how that applies to your situations. I know it's Wednesday night for you guys. Life this week has probably gotten in a few punches. Monday morning alone probably tried to knock some teeth out of you guys, and so you're bringing issues in, and this is a chance for some of you guys who have maybe been there for a few weeks to, or maybe the whole duration of these life groups, if you're comfortable, to get a little vulnerable with each other, to bring your stuff in, and just talk about, hey, this is what I'm going through, this is what I'm suffering through, or this relationship issue, this illness, and this problem at work, whatever you're going through, and apply the fact that you're the beautiful bride of Christ, the things we talked about this morning, apply that to that situation and say, not here's what I do with it, but here's what it's done for me. And here's what it means for what's been going on in my life lately. Don't be afraid to get in those specifics with each other. That's what life group is about. And don't be afraid either to just go through those magnificent generalities of the doctrine and what it means, and just worship God for it. We have like a great, you watch a great movie or you see some great sporting event. The next day, what are you talking about? You're talking about, well, what do I do with this sporting event in this movie? No, you're talking about how awesome it was, and that was a great scene, or that was a great basket, or an awesome catch, and you're just talking about how good it was. Don't be afraid tonight. Just talk about how good Jesus is. If you guys have the supplies available, man, do some communion together. Let your life group leader lead you guys in communion tonight. Remember what Jesus has done for you on the cross. It's all because of that we are that we're the bride of Jesus Christ. So don't be afraid to just soak in those things, and then naturally, organically, the fruit of application is going to grow out of all that. You're going to naturally flow into discussing, okay, how do I respond? Like, this great things happen to me, and all of these good things, and it's getting me through my suffering, it's getting me through my pain. How do I now respond in submission to Jesus? How does it change the things that I do for God, based upon, on top of that foundation of everything that God has done for us? So I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me and letting me teach you Sunday morning. I had a blast.